Hello again, this is VA Coffee, just letting you know you'll be hearing soon that the United States Supreme Court apparently has made what is a momentous decision, or a very significant decision regarding veterans in the case of Bufkin versus McDonough. I'm not saying his name right, but I pronounce it as McDonough, but McDonough. Anyways, so apparently the United States Supreme Court will have to wait for the legal people who know these things and do this for a living also, but apparently they've eliminated or greatly affected, maybe eliminated is too strong, affected the benefit of the doubt rule for veterans. So if all things being an equipoise, there's enough doubt to weigh in favor of the veteran. This case has been decided against, I can't remember the other guy's name, but the other plaintiff is a Mr. Thornton. So evidently, so what's coming out so far from what I can see from the Supreme Court decision on this March 5th of the year 2025 is that they're saying that the Veterans Court, the defendants were saying, the two veterans represented by the attorneys were saying that the Veterans Court, the VBA, they were, or the Veterans Courts, whatever they're called, they were basically rubber stamps for the VA, just checking off the decisions. And they had said that, Congress, I can't remember if it was 2002 or 1988, but some time back had established the Veterans Law Courts to give veterans a better chance at, basically denials by the Veterans Administration, Veterans Benefits Administration of their claims. In addition, it looks like the Supreme Court is also saying that in case in the veterans, regarding the veterans, that the court doesn't need to go back and look at new evidence, or if the evidence was not good or not interpreted correctly. The Veterans Court, like when they're looking for a mistake in a decision, it has to be clear cut, and that's what they should be looking at, for clear, errors that have been made, not necessarily not going back and looking at the evidence. If the veteran says, hey, they didn't use the evidence, or it was incorrect interpretation. So very concerning, and we will learn a lot more very soon. But again, the Supreme Court has ruled against the two veterans, and it apparently has immense things for basically looking at the evidence, looking at the benefit of the doubt rule, the evidence that the Veterans Court has to look at, and that. So deeply concerning about that. And as you know, in my other video I just did, a memo's coming out now, and the media is starting to report that the proposed 80,000 jobs to be cut from the VA. So much for Mr. Doug Collins not letting veterans get affected, if that is the case.